This is where we're going to kind of camp out tonight. Is it ever okay to judge another person? You're like, Chris, that does not go along with the questions that you just asked. But I think that it does, because when we talk about conflict and we talk about opposing views and we talk about difference of opinion, so often the conflict, whether we recognize it in the moment, I think sometimes we don't really recognize this in the moment, but conflict is almost always because you disagree with someone, right? Like you disagree with what they said, you disagree with what they believe, you disagree with how they're acting, you disagree with how they're treating you or treating someone else, you disagree with their morals, you disagree with their ideals, you disagree with their religious preferences or their sexual preferences or their relationship status, you disagree with how they choose to spend their time or their money or their energy. And so conflict arises because we, by nature, because we are human beings, assume that we are right. And if you don't agree with me, that means that you are wrong. Therefore, conflict enters into the picture. And so I think that this question about judging people actually fits perfectly into the conversation about conflict, because when we see someone doing something, saying something, acting a certain way, believing something that we don't agree with, we often choose to judge them, to project things on them, and it creates conflict and separation and disagreement and struggle and hurt in our relationships. And so we need to ask this question: is it okay to judge people?